Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Tori and welcome to today's room. Please subscribe and welcome back to my subscribers. Guys, welcome back to another episode of Can You Talk About, which is a mini series or series I started where I just bring up topics that people seemingly aren't talking about enough or at all. And it's things that are just like, how have you guys been? I have been good. I have been okay. I've had such a good month. Like the past month, it's now December, so like November was really good. Okay, the last half of November was really good. The first half I was literally like, quite literally like struggling a bit, but now that I have thought about it, the literally struggles that I didn't really necessarily have to have, it was just all in my head. So yeah, that's why we're here today, and tell me how you are in the comments right now and how you have been. The last video I did was on friendships, so it was very interesting. You should check that out after you're done watching this video. Anyway, let's just get into it. Can you talk about it? Can you talk about how hard work is not guaranteed success? So of late I have been seeing, like, I don't know if it's the side of TikTok I'm on, but like when I go down a rabbit hole, I go down a rabbit hole, and then I usually see these debates of like how you can work hard for something, but that doesn't mean you're going to be successful. A while ago, I made a video saying that some people work hard every day and they don't succeed. Some people are consistent every day and they don't succeed. Basically, I was like alluding to success is just random. It's not like there's no formula to it, and it's scary. There's some people who have been consistent and have worked hard and have gotten there. Great, that's good, like that's good for them. But then what about other people who have done the same thing and it's not worked out for them? You know, like it's looking about like, you know, what about this other flip side? It's kind of scary to think that hard work does not equal success, and it's actually very scary because just like we all want a successful future, we all want to achieve our dreams and be successful in it and enjoy our futures in those dreams. But when you look at like realistically, because I'm a realistic thinker, like they're idealists, people who have these ideas, dreams, visions and all of that, but then like realists are just like, okay, so how is that gonna work? How is that great, but how is that gonna work? So I'm like more on the realistic side. It's just like I'm trying to look at it, and for sure we're encouraged to have like, you don't think about that, you know, that is only gonna derail you. Don't think about, only think about how you're gonna be successful. But it is my brain, it is my brain, and sometimes I just think about things, and it's just, especially like when I moved to this country that I am in, and then just seeing how everybody is working hard. You know, just outside my building there is this construction site, and I usually see the guys there like every single day. There's so many people and they're all dressed in these green reflector jackets, and they're like every day they show up, they help build, and they're working hard. Like couldn't do it. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. But then like they show up every day because they're doing it for something bigger than them, their families. They need a place to eat, sleep, their needs. They are working for their needs, and it's hard work, and they're consistent because they show up every day. But then it's just like, what is the reward for this? Like, what? Life is so strange. Yes, maybe they're not handed much, but the people who are not handed much and still found a way, it's just life. And it's, I'm gonna say, I don't say it's like life is unfair, but it is unfair. It is unfair. But then it's actually like a lot to think about. You guys let me know what you think about like that concept of like success and hard work and like how, like what do you think is a formula to success? And I want you break it down with examples, back it up, like okay, you can see this person, they did this, then this person, they did this, or an example is that they did this, an example is that they did this, you know. Tell me, can we talk about cheating?
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's talk about something else.
Yes, pull up a seat. I feel like everybody has had an encounter, or not even with them necessarily, be someone near them, or it's someone they had. Basically, like we've all heard about cheating and the serious implications it has. And let me tell you, there's a lot to it. Just grab a seat. I usually see this things on TikTok where a pretty girl will post a video, picture of themselves, like they're okay, they look beautiful, they're fine, whatever. Yeah. And then someone in the comments will be like, oh, all this, and someone will still cheat. And I just want to understand. I believe, let me just start with what I believe. I believe that cheating is not about how someone looks, it's about the cheater's character. Because it's because cheating is not like, the implications of cheating are not like physical. That person is just gonna be heartbroken, but then still, you saying that someone will still cheat, or because how someone looks, that's why their partner cheated. Do you see how that is a problem? It's literally victim blaming. If someone is a cheater, they are a cheater. It's not about how their partner looks or how their partner is. Because I usually, honestly, just helps me understand, like, there is no justification for cheating at all. If you don't like your partner, there is something called talking and breaking up. Wow, a discovery. I feel like cheating is just a form of, you're not mature enough. And you see, like, someone was the other day was breaking down the steps to cheating. I'm going to put the video here, just watch it.
I want you to logically think about how many steps it took to get there, right? First glance, first conversation, first touch, first anything. And never did they stop and say, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. They didn't give a fuck, right? And not just that too, you have to think about it like this. In that moment, when you're about to cheat on somebody, of course you think about your partner, of course. And they also thought of the fact before they cheated that you might not take them back after this, and they accepted that and they were okay with that. They were okay with you not taking them back because they knew that that was a possibility when they committed those actions, and they were okay with that. They accepted that. Do not choose them. They did not choose you in that moment. They did not choose you. They chose that woman over you, and they chose themselves over you. Why would you take them back? Like, let's be realistic here for once.
All that, and then they'll be like, oh, it was a mistake, or it's your fault, it's because you don't do what, no, it's because you didn't. Oh, are you serious? if you don't like how the partner does something, that doesn't mean you go cheat. It means that maybe, okay, I'm not happy in this relationship, I will just end it. We'll have a conversation and end it. That even shows discipline, like, ew. So guys, you let me know what you think, because I don't understand like any justification of cheating. One of my friends keeps on saying that I'm very stoic, and being stoic, I don't know if the word even is stoic, but basically she says that I'm very indifferent to things. And the example she usually gives is, one thing about me is that when I am late to go somewhere, I'm not panicked. I'll be calm, I'll be walking, not even slowly, I'll be walking fast, but I won't be stressed, because the thing is, you are already late. Like, you panicking is not going any faster. You're not going any faster. And I'm not saying now you just be like, now you drag yourself. Yeah, you're doing things quickly, but you can do that without stress. Because you're already late. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's just like, I'm late for, let's say, an exam. I am running. I don't need to be running and crying and breathing, like stressing at the same time. Or you're going somewhere and you're stuck in traffic. You cannot go anywhere. You're not gonna take your car and fly. Just sit in traffic and, I don't know, listen to a podcast, have a snack. Because you're being stressed in traffic, because you see people in traffic and they're like, you're panicking that you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. It's just called like not there's something in life where you just can't control. You don't need to add stress into something that you cannot change. If I'm being stressed and something is happening from me being stressed, perhaps. But then, like, if nothing is changing, I'm not gonna allow myself to get stressed, because why? Being stoic or indifferent saves you from a lot of stress. And stress is literally like the number one killer in adulthood. Okay, that was a lie, but it actually is the root of most problems. And so me developing a personality where I'm not easily stressed makes life easier for me, makes life better for me. I don't see things as they happen to me. I see things that they happen. Things happen. Like, they happen, and I just happen to be affected. And some things you can even choose if they affect you or they don't affect you. Yeah, literally. So I don't really personify things. I just like, oh my god, like this is happening to me. My life is a mess. Yes, I do have those moments. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know, I'm like this strong hero person. And they happen more often than not. But for most of the time that I'm okay. It's just like, you know, it's already happened. Now, like I can't change it. It's already happened. So now what? Next. This is the last thing I want to be talking about for this video, and it's actually very controversial, and I'm actually very scared walking into these very shaky territories because you never know who's gonna like listen or what, and it's very like my words can easily get twisted. But can you talk about the whole body procedures thing that's starting to catch in Kenya a bit? Let me give you guys a background for in case you didn't know. So recently there have been some creators here in Kenya, like popular content creators, who have undergone body what is it called, procedures to enhance themselves or change their body shape. So maybe it's like liposuction, getting a BBL, getting a what they call it, an air sculpt thing, where it just gives you that like hourglass shape. And it's become a thing. It started with like one popular creator like a while ago. They've just been budding slowly, like one here, another one here, another one here. But now that people are starting to like, okay, what's going on? What's happening? This is my opinion. Personally, me, I wouldn't get a procedure done because, first of all, I don't say something about putting my body through surgery for aesthetics that's not right with me. Please listen to my words, with me. And one thing that I would like people to know is that everything starts in the brain, everything starts in your head. And body dysmorphia is a thing. People don't even know it's called body dysmorphia, where it's just like you don't see yourself as beautiful. Yes, the beauty standard is literally engraved in your mind, and if you don't look like that, then you don't see yourself as beautiful. And it may not be your fault. Maybe like as a child you are always taught that, oh, this person is beautiful, and the person you're being told is beautiful is not you. You're being told that, oh, this see a skinny person, they're beautiful. A light skinned person, that's beautiful. They see a person with long hair, that's beautiful. There is someone who is well shaped, that's beautiful. And if you're not like that, especially as a child, you just tend to see yourself a different way. And most of us, that's the case. We've been exposed to people, relatives, even media that have shaped our perception of beauty. And when you look at ourselves, just like, okay, well, I'm not like that, so I'm not beautiful. It may not be as black and white the way I'm saying it, but it is a reality that affects us. And then also things like male validation, despite how disgusting that word is, like, ew, it still plays a part, like whether we like it or not, like it still plays a huge part. Now, I do understand where the people who are getting procedures are coming from, because some people, you don't know how this affects many people, like not feeling good enough, not feeling pretty, especially to themselves. You know, if you don't look for good for other people, like nobody cares what other people, nobody cares what other people think. But if you yourself also, you don't think you're beautiful, especially like you're a public figure, now you're even getting bullied for it from someone you don't know, you never met, and they already don't think you're pretty or beautiful. It can get really tough. And then you're there, you have the resources, and you have the option of getting a procedure. Honestly, I see how people get into these body altering procedures and medications, because honestly it is hard, and it feel like sometimes it may be a bit unfair to tell them, you know, you need to be strong, you need to be doing this, it is unfair, yeah. But I still believe that if you don't change that perception in your mind, even a procedure is not gonna do much in the future for you. Because if you still look at yourself and see you're still, after that, you're still not good enough, unless, honestly, we need to ask these people who get procedures, like, how do you see yourself after the procedure? Aside from having the body that you want, does the perception really change? And I want someone to tell me from like a very truthful perspective, because most of the time, because the procedure was so expensive and you went through a lot, you want to force even your brain maybe I'm saying maybe. You don't trust even your brain to believe that yes, this is beautiful and I'm okay with it, and it has to be good. It has to be good because I don't know what else I'm gonna do. You know. So I want someone. I need to talk to. I need to find someone and ask them, like, truthfully speaking, did this procedure change your perception of yourself in like the, now you feel very confident, you feel like you're perfect, you feel like you look at yourself, you're like, yes, I'm that girl, I'm that girl. And at the same time, for me who's on the other side, where it's just like, I believe it all starts in the mind. Do I also believe that if I do the work, I can see myself as perfect? Or I'm gonna have moments where I'm just gonna be like, because from right now I can say like I truly feel like confident, you know, perfect queen that I am. But I also can say that I also feel like, you know, bad. I don't fit the standard of beauty as much. The standard, I'm not saying I'm not beautiful. I know I am extremely beautiful, very pretty, highly blessed and favored. Wow, very amazing. Wow. But there is a standard that people said, whoever, Hollywood, whoever said. And do I fit that standard? Probably not, because they didn't make it. They weren't thinking about me when they're making the standard. They weren't like, okay, there is Victoria in the middle of Kenya, Nairobi, who is, no. They were thinking about that actress model who is there. So, generally speaking, I may not fit that standard that they made, but does it mean I'm not beautiful? I am beautiful because at the standard. The standard is made, let me tell you, let's say we scale down the woman population to 100 women. You know, yes, I know we are like billions, but like we scale down to 100 women. The standard can only accommodate 1 out of 100 women. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because we are human beings. We are human beings. It's, for example, like, would you blame poo for smelling? Would you blame it for smelling? It is poop, but like it's smelly. Would you be like, no, this poop is not good because it's smelly? It is doing what it's supposed to do. Human bodies are supposed to change and evolve. Because that is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to do. And yes, despite it having that, and then I know there's some women who like still look perfect even going through the human process, but that's just how their body is. That doesn't mean like now this is how everybody's supposed to be. You know, I don't know. This is just what I think, and I feel like I'm very passionate when it comes to how people view themselves and body, because it is something that I had to deal with. I worked myself a lot. I have struggled with myself a lot, because there are moments where when I'm feeling down, oh, it is the pit of hell. I will literally be in tears and be like, okay, so why was I even born like this? Like, why was it I like? I've learned to recognize that that's just a bad day. I don't have a bad body. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You need to train your eyes to behold your beauty. I don't know what else. You need to train your eyes to behold your beauty. Honestly. Anyway, it's been real. Can we talk about this actually? Because this series is called Can We? Can We? Me and you. Can we talk about it? Like, I want to hear what you think, because personally I have tried to see where both sides are coming from. I have my own side that I have chosen. I'm not saying that I am the end of it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I'm open to hearing other people's perspectives of this topic, to see where am I thinking about it wrongly, where am I coming from when I think about it. Let me know about what you think. Actually, everything I have said about being grateful, about cheaters, about body and BBL era, about, let me just know what you think. And oh, the lighting. Let me know what you think, and with that, I'll see you in the next video.